Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another reading. I hope everyone had a really good new year and a really good holiday. I needed to take a spiritual, mental, and physical break. And I'm back and I feel really great and ready to go. So, we are going to do a pretty simple reading today. It's going to be another pick your deck, but it's going to be just like a run card reading from each deck. Maybe some challenges that you'll be facing lately, maybe some challenges you've already been facing lately, maybe some things you've been going through, maybe some great things you've been going through. Whatever, it will soon be revealed. So, how I organized it this time is my first deck is represented by our little otter dude. Okay, great otter energy. Our second deck is the stone or the crystal apatite. Okay, one of my favorites. And the third deck is represented by the elk. Some really good elk energy. So, whichever one resonates with you, that's the one that you pick. Don't try to overthink it too much, but also don't just blindly pick. Pick the deck that really calls to you, okay? It doesn't have to be a reason. You don't have to know why, but the deck that you really that calls to you, pick that deck. And we'll go ahead and get started with the very first deck. All right, guys, if you pick deck number 1 with our little otter dude here, this is your reading. So again, this is going to be a very simple, quick one card reading. All right. I got an upside down turtle. Let's check it out. Water element, prehistoric. All right, a turtle, ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, you're peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When you're out of balance, you slow down to a halt. And to bring back into a balance, you need an adventure. Okay, so turtles, a water element, but it's also very grounded, right? So when you're in balance, you are adventurous, okay? You are peaceful, you're very productive, you're very, very grounded. The earth element in you is very centered, okay? Now when you're out of balance, it says come to a halt, but I kind of think of a turtle who's out of balance crawls back into their shell, okay? So I kind of get the feeling that group 1, you might be people who love life experiences, you might love storytelling, you might love sharing your experiences, whether it be through vlogs, through writing, through pictures, through just telling other people around a fire, right? I think you thrive on that. I think maybe you might be stuck right now. I think a lot of us feel a little bit stuck right now with it being the beginning of 2021. The COVID vaccine is out. Maybe we're just kind of feeling a little bit stuck right now, like with it being towards the end of a pandemic, Really try to get out of your shell, okay? Do something that's going to make you get out of your shell. Go on some kind of an adventure, safely, of course, with a mask. Some kind of I usually if I want to go on a little adventure, I usually will go like on a hike maybe, or it doesn't even really have to be like through nature. You could honestly, if you need to go to an open mic night, challenge yourself, get out of your shell and tell your story. Tell one of your stories at an open mic night. That's a great opportunity for you. I don't know how many of those are really going on right now, but surely there's got to be something, even if it's virtual. There's so many virtual things going on right now that you can do. But yeah, don't just go back into your shell, right? It's really easy to do that right now. It's really easy to do that right now. We're in the middle of a pandemic. We just got done with an election, winter. We're in the middle of winter. It's easy to go into your shell and not really tell your true story, right? To just kind of like ignore it and go into your shell and not do anything. So you really, my unbalanced turtles, you really gotta get out of your shell, okay? Get out of your shell, go do some kind of writing workshop or create a vlogging workshop or something. Go tell your story. Go on an adventure, right? Get out of that shell. Don't be so cooped up, okay? So that was the reading for group 1. And now I'm gonna move on to group 2. All right, guys, if you chose deck 2 with the beautiful Appetite Stone, this is your reading. So again, just a really nice, short and sweet. You guys actually picked the tattoo-themed tarot deck. She thick deck. All right. Okay, you got the Knave of Cups. The Knave of Cups, okay? Let's go ahead and check it out. So the cups usually represents something that needs to be celebrated. Knave of Cups, imagination coming to life. Blonde or fair youth. Helpful, youthful. Studious, reflective, meditative, affectionate, friendly, charming, deception. A potentially damaging habit or desire. Okay, so this is cool. So I really think that group 2, you guys, something that you've been brainstorming or imagining, whether it be because you're an entrepreneur, whether it be because you have a new business idea or a new project you want to work on, maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a writer. I really think that something that you've been imagining is currently or will be coming to life soon, right? You have a very playful spirit. You are youthful, you're charming, okay? But you're also very, very reflective and studious. So yes, you have a light heart, right? But you take this very seriously, what you're doing right now. And whatever is on your mind, it's creating, it's happening, okay? It also says that a potentially damaging habit or desire, if you have some kind of habit or desire, really think about it first, okay? It could be something as simple as like a habitual smoker. It could be something like maybe you're drinking too much, eating poorly, but it could be maybe a lover that's not good for you. Maybe you're desiring someone that's toxic. Maybe you're desiring something that's toxic, okay? Really think about it. Is there something that you're going for or doing that's like more damaging than benefiting? Okay? Really keep that in mind. Deception was also included in here. That could have something to do with your desire or bad habit, right? It could be someone that you're very that you find very alluring that could actually be deceiving you. You could also be the deceiving one as well. So really, I really imagine this group to be creative, very creative, lighthearted, but also very like studious and smart. They know what they're doing. For some of you, it might be you, like I said, you are the one that's the deceptive one and you know it. Not necessarily really taking advantage of people, but maybe very good salesman. Let's just put it that way. Also, it could be someone's deceiving you, group 2. It could be that alluring habit, that lustful desire that you have. It could be someone that's deceiving you or someone that's deceiving you, or maybe it's a job interview that seems really great, but it's deceiving, you know? So really think about people that you talk to, really think about things before you do them, group 2. And I really feel like something that you've been thinking about for a long time is also coming true for you, okay? So that was my reading for group 2. That was pretty quick and sweet. And if you chose deck 3 or group 3, you are up next. Okay, last but not least, we have deck number 3, or our elk dude here. Elk energy is powerful. It's very, it's masculine, but that doesn't mean you have to be a man. It's very father-like. It's very grounded. It's very, elk energies are very respected for their core values that they have because they stick to them. Okay? Very father-like though, very, serious, but almost paternal, you know? Elk energy. Elk energy, great. Okay, so put my little elk dude over here. And you guys actually chose the more traditional tarot card deck, which is funny that I decided to put the elk on the traditional. It's kind of like father-like, traditional, I don't know. All right. I got the 6 of Swords, okay, and it is upright. Let's go ahead and check that out. Swords sometimes can mean devastation. It can sometimes mean something hard that you're going through. The 6 is a symbol of transition. It encourages reflecting on past turmoil, letting go of it, and moving, moving forward towards a new future. Okay, so definitely something devastating in your past has happened, whether it be recently in your past or maybe even years ago, okay? Something really bad happened to either you directly or someone that you love. It's when this card comes up, I think of devastation, I think of turmoil, but I also think of moving on. I believe group 3 that you guys are at least trying to move on, or you are like a brand new person, man or woman, and have come out of the ashes of something very traumatic that happened. And when this card comes up, it really encourages reflecting on the past, right? So even if you have moved past it, it's still important to reflect on it, right? Because group 3, I feel as though you're either just starting the journey of healing, or you feel like you are healed, but you still have some damage, right? So it's really important, and I'm kind of getting the sense too that it's like something that doesn't want to be talked about. It's something that is very, I'm gonna start crying. It's something that's very, it's hard for you to talk about. It's really hard for you to talk about. It was something that didn't seem fair. And it was something that hurt really, really fucking bad. Okay, so you're either starting or trying to move past it, or have gotten well into your journey of moving past it, but don't put it aside. Okay, don't sweep it under the rug. Don't ignore the elephant in the room. It's so important that you reflect on your past, whether that be talking to a therapist, whether that getting more insightful readings, whether that be facing your shadow self and trying to open up that third eye, whether it be maybe talking to the person that hurt you. I have even like written letters. I've never given it to that person, but I've written letters just for myself, right? About how that person hurt me. Or maybe it wasn't a person. Maybe it was a job, that you lost your job. Or maybe you're in a financial crisis right now. Or maybe you saw something that was traumatic, you know? I mean, there's a number of things that could have happened, but there's definitely something that is very painful and traumatic, that's very hard for you to move past or to think about and reflect on. But it's time. It's time that you reflect on it and start to move past it, you know? So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed these readings today. I so appreciate you coming back to my YouTube channel and checking it out. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or concerns, leave them down below in the comments. You can find me on Instagram as well, Abby the Witch, just like here. If you really like what you saw here and it resonated with you and you would like to get more readings, go ahead and subscribe. Press that bell, get notified. And again, follow me on Instagram. I do free tarot card readings for specific people on there. So who knows, maybe you can get a free tarot card reading on Instagram. So anyway, I really appreciate your guys' support. And until next time, I'll see you later.